Assalamu alaikum, dear viewers. Welcome to Chronicles of Islam, where we explore significant Islamic history authenticated by Quran or Hadith. Today, we're diving into one of the most captivating stories in Islamic history, the story of Prophet Nuh, peace be upon him. Let's explore the life of Prophet Nuh and the lessons his journey offers us all. Prophet Nuh, peace be upon him, is one of the greatest prophets mentioned in the Quran. He was among the first 5 messengers sent by Allah to guide humanity. Let's start at the very beginning, when Allah chose him as a messenger. After Prophet Idris, peace be upon him, passed away, it took Iblis tens of generations to introduce shirk among the people. The people of Nuh were the first people to do shirk. There were 5 righteous people whom Allah mentions by name in the Quran. They were Wad, Su'a, Yargut, York and Nosser. Iblis told the people to make statues of them so that they can be reminded to worship and be closer to Allah. But generations after generations, Iblis eventually deceived them to worship those idols. As a result, Allah, in His mercy, sent His prophet and messenger Nuh, peace be upon him, to guide them back to the truth. Nuh's message was simple and clear. He said to his people, "O my people, worship Allah. You have no deity other than Him. I fear for you the punishment of a great day." Despite his sincerity, the majority of his people rejected his call. They mocked him, saying, "Why should we follow you when you are just a man like us? If Allah wanted to send a message, wouldn't He send angels instead?" The leaders of the community, in particular, were stubborn in their disbelief. They didn't want to lose their power and influence, so they ridiculed Nuh and claimed he was a liar. Now, here's where the story of Prophet Nuh, peace be upon him, becomes truly inspiring. Despite being rejected for years, he didn't give up. In fact, do you know how long did he preach to his people? In the Quran, Allah tells us, "And we certainly sent Nuh to his people, and he remained among them 1,000 years minus 50. Surah Al-Ankabut 29:14. Can you imagine? 950 years of calling people to Allah. Day and night, Nuh, peace be upon him, approached his people. He tried every way, speaking openly, addressing them in private, reasoning with them, and warning them of the punishment of Allah. But the people only grew more hostile. Out of an entire nation, only a small group of people believed in Nuh, peace be upon him. They were mostly the weak and the poor. The leaders mocked them, saying, "Should we believe in you when only the lowest among us follow you?" But Nuh, peace be upon him, remained steadfast. He reminded his people that faith in Allah isn't about wealth or status, it is about sincerity and obedience. It came to a point where people became much hostile that they told Nuh, peace be upon him, that, "If you do not leave us alone, we'll exile you or stone you to death." They also said to him, "O Nuh, you have disputed us and been frequent in dispute of us. So bring us what you threaten us, if you should be of the truthful." Surah Hud 11:32. So after centuries of da'wah and rejection, Prophet Nuh, peace be upon him, finally made a heartfelt prayer to Allah. He said, "My Lord, do not leave upon the earth from among the disbelievers an inhabitant. Indeed, if you leave them, they will mislead your servants and not beget except wicked and disbelieving." Surah Nuh 71:26-27. In response to his prayer, Allah commanded him to build an ark and said, "And construct the ship under our observation and our inspiration, and do not address me concerning those who have wronged. Indeed, they are to be drowned." Surah Hud 11:37. Imagine the scene, a massive ark being built in the middle of the land, far away from any water. The disbelievers found this hilarious. They mocked Nuh, peace be upon him, saying, "What are you doing? Building a ship on dry land?" Allah instructed Nuh, peace be upon him, to board the ark with his family, the believers, and pairs of every creature. Allah said, "Embark therein, in the name of Allah, be its course and its anchorage." Surah Hud 11:41. Then, the promise of Allah came true. The sky turned dark, and heavy rain began to pour. Water gushed forth from the ground and through the sky. Soon the entire land was flooded. Nuh, peace be upon him, said to his son, "O my son, come aboard with us and do not be with the disbelievers." Surah Hud, 11:42. But his son replied, "I will take refuge on a mountain to protect me from the water." Nuh said, "There is no protector today from the decree of Allah except for whom he gives mercy." And the waves came between them, and his son was among those who drowned. Nuh, peace be upon him, asked Allah to save his son. But Allah replied, "O Nuh, indeed he is not of your family. Indeed, he is one whose work was other than righteous, so ask me not for that about which you have no knowledge. Indeed, I advise you, lest you be among the ignorant." Surah Hud, 11:46. The disbelievers, who once mocked Nuh, were now in complete despair. They begged for help, but it was too late for them. The flood lasted for 150 days or 5 months. Afterwards, Allah said, "O earth, swallow your water, and O sky, withhold your rain." And the water subsided, and the rain stopped. The ship came to rest on the mountain of Judea, which is in present-day Turkey. And it was said, "Away with the wrongdoing people." Nuh, peace be upon him, and his people disembarked and started a new life. Allah saved Nuh and the believers with him in the ark, while the disbelievers were destroyed. The Quran mentions that Allah made Noah's descendants the only survivors of the flood, meaning that humanity continued through his lineage. And we made his descendants those remaining on the earth. Surah As-Safat, 37:77. This indicates that the people who repopulated the earth after the flood were from Noah's progeny. Islamic scholars generally interpret this to mean that Noah's 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, became the ancestors of humanity. Through them, Allah granted children and re-established human communities on earth. This is the reason Nuh is called our father after Adam, peace be upon them. The people of Nuh were the first people to associate partners with Allah. Allah gave us the story of Nuh, peace be upon him, in Quran as a reminder that we must stick to the path of Allah. Thank you for watching. If you found this video informative, please like and share for more content on the lives of the prophets in Islam. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum, may peace be unto you.